How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a delightful day. Today we're going to be taking a look at some 6-star attack strategies and how we can try and take out these pesky bases as easily as possible. Two main strategies will be the Pekka Slam and the Baby Dragon Spam. And then we'll always be trying to look for weak points in the base to use a raid cart if possible, or maybe a sneaky angle on a bomber to get into the base. But for this one, we notice there's only one crusher. So, while there still are the other, big defenses, if we can take out this base with ground, the second base should be relatively easy. There's only the 3 firecrackers, so we know there's going to be at least 2 on the second portion. So here we're coming in from the top left side. The main thing that really kills Pekkas are the Mega Tesla and the Crushers. You really want to take those out as fast as humanly possible. It's okay if you lose the battle machine. A lot of times it's actually better to use the battle chopper on the second attack, since it can outrange a lot of things. And if there's only one air targeting defense on the chopper, then it will absolutely demolish base. It's always good to save the Pekka abilities if you can. Otherwise, try and use them when they get up to a defense and they get in range. So here, of course, our battle machine is dead, so we're forced to use the battle chopper. And I always like to use it where it can outrange everything, and we get to destroy this double cannon. Then we'll get the auto hut as well. We use the bomber from the first attack just to open up the walls. We're going to try and spam in the Pekkas to get this air bombs taken out, because then the 2 baby dragons will be more than enough to take out the firecracker, and if there are any Teslas that pop, take them out as well. Very important that we send the Pekkas that still have their abilities into the base, and then we have the other Pekkas that are kind of running around on the outside that are just dealing damage and distracting. So here, mistimed the ability a little bit. Still learning, still get the hang of it. Still a new update. By no means a pro yet, hopefully. But hopefully we can continue to learn and develop these strategies and eventually try to 6-star almost every single base, right? As you can see, Battle Copper still full health, and the last baby dragon is able to take out the Tesla. Very nice 6-star attack, using sort of a hybrid, ground on the first and then air on the second. So now we'll take a look at my most recent 2 attacks. Going very, very well. Here we're going to be using the Baby Dragon Spam strategy. There is a central Mega Tesla, which could be a problem. However, since the base is offset, we're going to deploy the hero, the battle machine, very far away. And here, we're able to get it to... I thought it was going to go for the army camps when I was doing this attack, but it fortunately went for the wall. There's only the cannon targeting it, so we're able to charge up the 3rd tier ability, and then the splash damage is going to be absolutely ridiculous. It's going to chop down the firecracker and even damage the roaster a little bit. So now it's just a matter of trying to take out the air bombs, the Tesla, and the rest of the base with the baby dragons. There's a really nice empty section down here where we could hit the Tesla, the archer tower, and the firecracker with the breath ability. Similarly, another baby dragon into that Mega Tesla. The splash breath damage also hit the air bombs. And then the last baby dragon, we're able to splash down and take out the roaster and the air bombs. So this one got pretty close on time. Whenever you let the battle machine charge up and kind of go around the base a little bit, you do have to be cautious on time, but baby dragons do work very quickly. Now for the second part of the attack, we noticed that we were able to sneak in the battle copper right in between firecrackers, so it's able to take out the archer tower And it's really good to use the battle copper to tank for the baby dragons. since the battle helicopter can regain its health, and it doesn't do that much damage. It's very consistent damage, but it's pretty slow moving around. So I find it's better to actually use it as more of a tank if you can sneak in the baby dragons one at a time. And then last but not least, we'll take a look at another hybrid attack. I always recommend using the Pekkas when you find a base that is very open. The Pekkas, they have troubles with walls, and a lot of times if there are, double cannons, or if there's a Mega Tesla protected behind walls, they get absolutely shredded. So the biggest thing, if you are going to use the Pekka strategy, is to determine if you need a bomber or not. So if you can funnel the Pekkas into the base easily or quickly, and there's not too much damage on them, then you can just use all Pekkas. But in this case, we have that Mega Tesla there that's locked onto the hero. So I want to use a bomber, and I want to use a lot of Pekkas up front to try and get into the base as fast as possible. So now we get the battle machine to hit it a couple times, and so now most of the Pekkas are still full health. So really there's no double cannons on this first base, which is perfect. So the only real threat left is the Crusher. So we'll just wait until the Pekkas get in range. We'll use one ability. One ability when a bunch of Pekkas are near a defense is more than enough to take it out. Typically one ability with like 1 or 2 Pekka hits will take out any defense. So now we'll speed up through here through the cleanup process. Pekkas are very slow, so you want to make sure that you have them moving through the base fast enough so you don't time fail. Here we notice there's really only the one firecracker on this right hand side, and we do get lucky and pop a Tesla. So this battle chopper is going to do monster amounts of damage, and the goal is to try and have the hero take out these double cannons. So that way we're starting the Pekkas on the top left side. And the goal was to try and get into the air bombs, but it kind of worked out where a spring trap launched one of the Pekkas with their ability into the core of the base. We just hit that ability, destroyed everything. We got the Pekka close enough to the roaster, activate that ability. So now there's really only the air bombs and the Tesla left, and we could probably get away with just using the helicopter, but we would definitely time fail if we were only using the chopper. So send in the dragons, use the breath ability as best we can, and there you go, another 3-star for a total of 6 stars. So hopefully this video is helpful. Hopefully you're able to replicate these attacks and start smashing some bases. It's really fun when, I was a maxed out Builder Hall 9. So if we look at the attacks, most of the time I'm still able to get to the second stage. And a lot of them on the second stages are pretty high percentages. And they'll only continue to get higher as I upgrade the flying chopper. Then we look on the defense side, and besides some of these Night Witch attacks, which I did edit my base slightly to help block them for that specific strategy, a lot of attackers are not able to actually clear the first base, which is kind of crazy. And that has been from, I would say, I think it was from Platinum 2 or Platinum 1 up to now Emerald 1. So hopefully you guys will stick around and help support me. If you want to like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And there are a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. Until next time, take care.